What if I told you that you could build a steady stream of income without working an extra hour? The truth is, thousands of people are already doing it through dividend investing. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can start, even from zero. I've spent years helping people take control of their finances, and what you'll learn today might just change the way you think about money forever. Most people work hard their entire lives, only to retire with just enough to get by. They save a little, spend most of it, and hope Social Security will be enough. But deep down, they wonder, isn't there a smarter way? Maybe that's you. You want financial freedom, not when you're 65, but as soon as possible. You've heard about dividends, maybe even tried investing before, but it all seemed too complicated or too slow. The idea of living off passive income feels like a dream, out of reach. But here's the truth, it's not just for the wealthy or financial experts. With the right strategy, discipline, and mindset, you can create monthly income even enough to cover your bills through dividends. And in this video, I'll show you exactly how to do it step by step so you can stop surviving and start building real financial independence. So if you're serious about changing your financial future, stay with me until the end, and if this resonates with you already, hit that like button now so more people can find this too. Here's the game plan. First, we'll break down what dividends are in simple terms anyone can understand. Then, I'll show you exactly how much you need to invest to reach $2,900 per month in passive income. We'll explore high-yield dividend stocks and ETFs, the power of reinvesting dividends, and even smart ways to build capital faster. By the end, you'll not only understand the process, you'll know how to take action starting today. What are dividends? Let's start with the basics. What exactly are dividends? A dividend is a portion of a company's profits paid to shareholders, usually every quarter. Think of it like getting a small paycheck just for owning a piece of a business. For example, if you own 100 shares of a company that pays $1 per share annually, you'd receive $100 in dividend income per year, no work required. Some companies pay more, some pay less. And what's powerful is this, you don't have to sell your shares to make money. The income just keeps coming. This is how people build streams of income, one share at a time. And the more you own, the more you earn. Understanding this simple concept is the foundation of the entire strategy. Now that you know how dividends work, let's talk numbers and see how you can actually live off them. How much you need to invest. So, how much do you actually need to invest to earn $2,900 a month in dividends? That's $34,800 per year. Now it depends on something called the dividend yield, the percentage a company or fund pays out annually based on its stock price. Let's look at 3 realistic scenarios. At a 3% yield, you'd need about $1.16 million invested. At a 5% yield, it drops to roughly $696,000. At a 7% yield, it's just under $497,000. Now, those numbers might sound big, but don't let them scare you. No one builds that overnight. Most people start with a few $100s and grow it over time. Plus, when you reinvest your dividends, your money compounds, accelerating the process. We'll talk more about that shortly. Also, not every dollar has to come from your own pocket. You can use side income, bonuses, and even tax refunds to build your portfolio faster. The key takeaway? You need a plan, consistency, and the right investment choices. Next, I'll show you which dividend-paying stocks and ETFs can help you fast-track your way toward that monthly goal. High-yield dividend stocks and ETFs, fast-track strategy. Now let's talk strategy. What should you actually invest in to get those dividends flowing? You have 2 main options, dividend stocks and dividend-focused ETFs. Let's start with ETFs. These are bundles of stocks that pay you regularly, but without needing to pick individual companies. A few powerful examples include SCHD, a popular ETF with solid dividend growth and a current yield around 3.5%. JEPI offers a higher yield, often around 7 to 9%, while using covered calls for income. QYLD, this one focuses on income, not growth. It has a yield over 10%, but lower long-term appreciation. Now if you prefer individual stocks, look at dividend aristocrats, companies like Johnson & Johnson, PepsiCo, or Procter & Gamble. These are businesses that have paid and increased dividends for decades. But remember, higher yield doesn't always mean better. You want a balance between income, stability, and growth potential. Here's your fast track. Start with a solid ETF like SCHD or JEPI. Set up automatic contributions. Then, as your knowledge grows, diversify with individual stocks. Coming up next, I'll show you how to turn those dividends into a powerful snowball using a strategy called DRIP. The power of dividend reinvestment, DRIP. Here's where things really start to accelerate. It's called DRIP, or Dividend Reinvestment Plan. Instead of taking your dividend payments as cash, DRIP automatically uses them to buy more shares. And more shares mean more dividends next time. It's a compounding loop that grows faster every year. Let's say you earn $100 in dividends this quarter. You reinvest that into more shares, and now your next dividend is $105. Then $110, then $120, and it keeps building. Over time, this snowball effect can double or even triple your returns compared to taking the cash. Most brokers let you enable DRIP with one click. It's completely passive, no thinking, no timing, just automatic growth. This is how ordinary investors create extraordinary results. They don't just collect dividends, they multiply them. But what if you don't have much to invest yet? Don't worry, in the next section, I'll show you how to build capital faster with smart income ideas that fuel your portfolio. Build capital faster, smart income side hustles. Let's be real, building a dividend portfolio takes time. But what if you could speed it up? The answer is, create extra income streams and funnel that money straight into your investments. Here are a few smart, low-barrier side hustles. Freelancing, use skills like writing, editing, or design on platforms like Upwork or Fiverr. Print on demand, sell t-shirts or journals online without holding inventory. Digital products, create templates, guides, or planners that sell 24/7. Delivery or gig apps, like DoorDash or Uber Eats for quick, consistent cash. Let's say you earn just $500 per month extra, that's $6,000 a year. At a 7% dividend yield, that's $420 per year in passive income, and it grows every year if reinvested. It's not about working more, it's about working smarter and putting every dollar to work for you. Next, let's talk mindset, because financial freedom isn't just numbers. It's also about how you think and live. Rich mindset and lifestyle optimization. Living off dividends isn't just about how much you earn, it's also about how you spend. The truth is, wealthy people don't just have more income, they have better habits. They live below their means, automate their savings, and make intentional choices with their money. Ask yourself, could you be happy with a simpler lifestyle if it meant complete financial freedom? Cutting a $200 per month expense could mean needing $34,000 less invested at a 7% yield. That's powerful. A rich mindset isn't about luxury, it's about freedom and control. And now, let's bring it all together, what's realistic, and what's next? Let's be honest, living off dividends takes time, discipline, and consistency. It's not a get-rich-quick plan. But it is a get-free-slowly plan, and that's even better. Whether you're starting with $100 or $10,000, the key is to start now, stay consistent, and let time do the heavy lifting. You've learned the numbers, the strategies, the mindset, now it's time to apply it. Because every dollar you invest today is buying back your freedom tomorrow. If this video helped shift your perspective, hit the like button, subscribe, and drop a comment. What's your passive income goal? Let's keep growing together.